What's up, Mitten Squad? My name is Paul. Welcome back to another top 10 video. In this video, I'll be going over 10 things you might not know about Fallout 2. Number 10. There's a special encounter in which a player can come across a whale's corpse in the middle of the desert called Crashed Whale. The description on the whale itself says, "This whale appears to have fallen from a great height, and next to the whale's corpse is a box containing a flower pot of daisies." This is a reference to the book The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, in which a pair of nuclear missiles were transformed mid-air by an Infinite Improbability Drive, turning them into a sperm whale in a bowl of petunias. Number 9. In Golgotha, near New Reno, a grave can be found with the words Tim Kaine, founder, lover, fighter, programmer, written on it. Timothy Kaine is the original creator of the Fallout series and setting. He was the lead designer on Fallout and one of the 6 people who was responsible for the game's original design. And for those of you wondering, no, he is not dead. Number 8. There's a special encounter that consists of a group of unwashed villagers fighting a character named the Grim Reaper. This is a real-world reference. One of the first Fallout communities was called the Unwashed Village community, and this encounter is based off of them. The people who you find in the encounter are members of the community and actually fought a spammer named the Grim Reaper, who plagued the community for a long time and was seen as an evil rival to the Unwashed Village community. Number 7. Prior to releasing Fallout 2, Black Isle Studios ran a trivia contest both online and through an Australian gaming magazine called PC Powerplay. Lucas Kowarski of Jack Toro, Poland, and Cameron Ratmund of Fairfield, West Australia were the 2 winners of the contest on September 24th, 1998, and the 2 had NPCs named after them in the game. Lucas is found in Ario near a giant head statue, and Cameron is found at the end of the Temple of Trials. Number 6. Marcus, the super mutant sheriff of Broken Hills, will sometimes shout, "I am not a Manor mutant," when he is hit in combat. Marcus is voiced by Michael Dorn, who is best known for playing Worf in Star Trek The Next Generation, and the phrase comes from the same show, namely the episode Cupid, in which the Q forces forced the main crew into a recreation of Robin Hood, in which he protests by yelling, "I am not a merry man." Number 5. There are posters on several buildings in the game depicting an angry man screaming with his mouth open wide. This is a picture of Manor James Keenan, lead singer of the band Tool, and the picture was taken straight out of the insert to their 1994 album Undertow. Number 4. The Hubulist faction, found in San Francisco, is largely a parody of the real-world religion of Scientology. The founder of the Hubulist, Dick Hubbard, is a parody of L. Ron Hubbard, who was the founder of the Scientology religion. There's also 2 New Reno porn star Hubulists called Juan Cruz and Vicky Goldman, another parody of the then outspoken advocates of Scientology and Hollywood actors Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. Number 3. In New Reno, there is a boxing arena in which the player can participate in boxing matches. 2 NPCs that the player can fight, Evan Holyfield and Mike the Masticator, are references to the infamous boxing match between Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson, in which Mike Tyson bit and tore a chunk off of Holyfield's ear. Evan Holyfield's dialogue alludes to this as well, and if the player fights and loses to Mike the Masticator, there's a chance that the player will be holding a unique item, their own ear, alongside with a permanent -1 to the charisma stat. Number 2. There are 3 unused perks / reputation statuses in the game. Virgin of the Wastes is a status that has no effect on gameplay. It can naturally be removed with any sex-specific characters. The description for it reads, "You really need to get out more. Your sexual exploits have been, well, 2-dimensional." Alcohol addiction is a status that was to be used for when the player ends up building an addiction to alcohol-related items in the game. It has no coding associated with it, just the art and description, "You have a problem with alcohol." Actually, you have many problems with your drinking habits. Tragic addition is another addiction status that would have occurred after picking up a pack of tragic cards, which is a reference to the Magic the Gathering card game. The effect would stop map travel periodically to say you feel a burning desire to open another box of tragic cards. Number 1. There's a special encounter in which you come across a stone ring called the Guardian of Forever. If you pass through it, you are instantly transported to Vault 13, where you can find good loot, as well as come across a computer terminal with a functioning water chip. You cannot leave this area until you interact with the computer. Doing so will make you accidentally break the water chip, giving you 1000 XP and the message, "You have broken the water chip." The vault has maybe 100 to 150 days of water left. This comforts you for some reason. This is a reference to the sci-fi series Star Trek, specifically referencing the episode The City on the Edge of Forever. In it, Kirk, Spock, and Dr. McCoy are transported into a pre-World War II America and cannot return home until history is fixed, with a stone ring acting as a portal into the past. This also suggests that the player in Fallout 2 is directly responsible for the beginning of the first Fallout game, in which the player in Fallout 1 has to go out and look for a new water chip to replace the broken one, having only 100 or 150 days to do so. Alright, that's gonna do it for this top 10 video about Fallout 2. If you learned anything or just liked the video, leave a like. Dislike the video if you didn't learn anything, or you just didn't like the video for some reason. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions for any future videos about any game or game character. My name is Paul of Mitten Squad. Have a wonderful day.